Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is an M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Abbey and it's under the command of ProvoBob. Now, ProvoBob, as you must know, is in Australia. And I heard good news today that apparently the rains are falling and they're helping to extinguish some of the fires. At least I hope it does continue to rain, but not so much that it actually drowns everyone, because it has a frequent habit of doing that in Australia. Yes, they have droughts and then they have floods. It alternates between the two. Rather unfortunate, but it does make the place quite a green place, so to speak, or rather increases the amount of vegetation. And that increases the fuel load, which makes, of course, more fires happen in the future. Okay, well, he's waiting for a target on the Abbey Road, and there's an MX-12 ton, but instead, he's actually going for two targets at the other end of the road, and he fires at those two. Oh, and hits an IKV-65-2 and stuns the other tank destroyer that was just behind him, a Steel Waffenträger. Now, it's a Tier 7 match. He's Tier 6 Arty, so he's going to earn extra XP if he can hit some of the higher tier opponents. That's a Tier 7. He fires a round in. Beautifully timed, hits the engine bay, 229 hit points, stuns him, slows him down, and makes him curse Arty, probably. I would think so. He's probably a bit annoyed, that IS-2. He hasn't even left the spawn point and he's getting hit. Well, splash hit there on the Striv M42-57. Stuns him, keeps him behind that wall, but can we get another round out into that Skoda? He's desperately trying to get into cover as quickly as he can. Backs out. And takes a round for 173 off that one. So I guess he's not happy. And he's gone down. Okay, we do know that there's still that Striv behind there. But now we've got another target. A T-3485M is hiding behind those buildings. Now I think we're just waiting for... Yep, he fired, but unfortunately missed it. He hit the buildings instead. Deciding to go for this T-3485, the non-premium version. Changed his mind because he's lost sight of him, so he's going to go for the Striv again. He's loaded. Now, change his target, goes for the VK3001D, rounds out, and... bit too late. He should have fired a little sooner. But it's difficult trying to work out the lead on some of these targets. Okay, that VK is very badly damaged though. And he's trying to push that wreck in front of him as he's going. Okay. And he's gone. Okay. And now we're looking at those two targets again. The T-3485 pair. Unfortunately, they've gone past the aim point, so we've got a red line, so we wouldn't be able to hit him. And that 88 is now in a lot of trouble, but ProvoBob fires around in. Unfortunately, it goes too long and lands a little further away than we expected. But he's loading another round. The reload time from this Arty is pretty quick, between 16 to 17 seconds, depending on your configuration. He fires at T-3485, splashes in for 82, separates the pair. And that's good news. And unfortunately we lost the 88. But that T-3485M goes down. And now they've just got the standard one. And he's just sitting there doing nothing and takes a round right in the turret for 223. Okay, he's backing up because he doesn't want another one of those. Over on the other side of the map, on the west side, we can see... oh, there's a bunch of enemy tanks in that corridor. Unfortunately, he's got a red line from the position he's in at the moment. In order to get a shell in there, he's going to have to move his location. And he needs to get further east in order to thread a shell through that gap. And I should say he should get there quickly. He only needs to move maybe about 100 meters or so. He fired a round in. Unfortunately, he hit the hilltop there. So he's reloading, going to try again. It'd be much easier for him if he actually moved just a little distance to his right. He's going to try another shot. And that time he did get a hit. And he killed the KV-85 by fire. He set light to him. So he did manage to get a shot in. And I was wrong there. But he I think it would have been easier for him if he'd actually moved. Well, he got a hit on that steel Waffenträger as well. And he's now one shot. Going for the Super Hellcat. Lining him up. Almost ready to go. Rounds out. That's a kill. Unfortunately, we lost the Black Prince. He was taken down by that Super Hellcat. But the enemy's now down to just 4 vehicles. 2 tank destroyers, a heavy tank, the T-29, and an Arty. Okay, ProvoBob fires. Hits the T-29 for 184. Stuns him. There's a KV-85 side scraping on that corner, trying to get shots on that T-29. He's almost ready to shoot again. Fires again. Oh, it goes long this time. Yes, that T-29 is just trying to push that wreck ahead of him. Oh, he gets the kill this time. In fact, actually thinking about it, even if he had actually moved slightly to the right, he probably wouldn't have been able to get shots on that T-29. So staying where he was actually enabled him to get that kill. But that steel Waffenträger, well, he's got a red line at the moment from some obstruction. So he can't get a shot on that one. He's the last tank on the enemy team. They've got an Arty, but he's managed to relocate. And that Waffenträger's just managed to get a big hit into the KV-3. There's the Arty. He's running away. ProvoBob lines up a shot and fires the round in. Bit late, but still managed to get some hit points. 114. The Scorpion's rushing to get to a position so he can get a shot. And at that moment, we lost the KV-3 to the steel Waffenträger. But I have the feeling that steel Waffenträger is not going to move away from that position. And the Scorpion might spot him any second. The Hummel's about to die to the strip. Yep, he's gone. Now, will the Scorpion still find the steel Waffenträger there? Or is he going to have moved? The other teammates are moving south. They want the kill. It's no cap, kill all. The others are rushing. The Scorpion didn't find him. So it's very likely he's moved. Oh, he moved up in the other direction. They found him. And he didn't last very long. The Type 58 finished him off. So 3 kills for ProvoBob. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it was the second class tanker for ProvoBob in the M44 in that game. He managed to get an arsonist. He set light to one of the enemy tanks, watched him burn to death. I think that was the KV-85 actually, wasn't it? Did he set fire to that one? Yes, it was that one he set fire to. He also managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 20 in that one. A Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. And a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else. And his win rate from that battle was 5,778. Now, let's have a look at team score. He did get the highest damage on his team, but he didn't get the highest damage in the game. That went to the steel Waffenträger, got a high caliber for 2,702 hit points of damage, whereas ProvoBob managed to get 2,293. When it came to kills, he didn't get the highest on that one either. That went to the Striv M4257. He got 4 kills, whilst ProvoBob managed to get 3, and you can see he was anonymized in this battle, which is probably a good idea actually, because I've heard that a lot of people have a bone to pick with ProvoBob on occasions. I'm not sure why, but yes, a lot of people have actually left comments beneath some of his videos saying, well, not such nice things. So we'll have to take it on that ProvoBob is the victim, because more often than not he actually has been trolled by other people. And if we look at base XP, yes, he's got the top in that one. 984 base experience points, 808 for the KV-3, 744 for the Striv M4257. He fired 17 rounds, got 8 direct hits, no penetrations, but 15 splash. Damage of 2,293 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damaged 11 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and did 9 hit points of damage assistance and 268 hit points of stun assist of 13 stuns. Not very much on the way of damage assistance or stun assistance, but he did earn 41,370 credits for the game, 50,000 for Veni Vidi Vici, total 91,370, and after ammunition, resupply and consumables, he took away 62,785. He got 4 bonds for the awards, and 1,476 XP times 2 for the first victory, took away 2,952 experience points altogether. So yes, ProvoBob was earning the cash in this game, and sitting in the position he was actually did enable him to get a kill, so I was wrong about repositioning. I thought at the time during that battle it would have been easier for him to reposition to get shots on multiple tanks, because some of those tanks weren't actually lined up, they were actually in cover, and so all he could hit was the ones at the back. But he did actually get the kill on T29 because he stayed where he was in that position. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.